Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the street. Y'all fake ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind.
Go ahead.
Go Wiggins, go!
Go Wiggins, go!
Oh yeah, and one.
No foul!
These refs are paid off, man.
Ready for more Season 7 events? This weekend, aboard the Concha Del Mar, it's Fire and Ice.
A shot of the Celtics coming down the tunnel. They're not messing around. They're ready to get to work here at home. The tall buildings of downtown Boston lighting up the nighttime sky. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors. They'll go up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Let's see some of the numbers here for Jordan Poole.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hasn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Marcus Smart stands 6'3", but he said, I can guard bigs, so I started making a joke. I'm a stretch 6. Forget a stretch 5. My teammates loved it, and it just stuck with me. He added, I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so I've been up against bigger guys. For me, that means nothing. Kevin?
Stretch 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Klay Thompson is out there with Wiggins, and it's Green in at the 5. And for the Celtics. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Williams, and it's Smart in at the 1 spot. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Right wing, down low. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Horford.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Curry with it. Coming off a stellar performance against Boston. Poole, the pass to Curry. Over Smart. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Inside. And it's Williams finishing it up.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Thompson. 11-point game his last outing. Green bounce pass. Pulls it from the elbow. Thompson misses.
say blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. And, you know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. He makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
Brown drives in. Green with the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Wiggins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
I think unselfish is a word that applies beautifully to Draymond Green. He's so good at sharing the basketball.
Smart kicks to Tatum. Horford has a wide-open look. Wide-open shot is on the money.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Curry finds Thompson. Back to Curry. Shakes him. And it's good on the layup.
That's just a terrific pass from Klay Thompson. My goodness.
Celtics have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Smart passes to Horford. Back to Smart. And slam dunk by Smart.
The view just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And slam dunk by Smart.
Well, you love to see Jason Tatum using his length and athleticism to make plays defensively. That's nice.
And stolen by Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. They grab their own miss. Shot's good by Williams. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for Boston?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Here's Tatum. The Warriors pull it in. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Wiggins. He's putting up about 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Yep, it counts. And it's 6 points for Marcus Smart.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchups?
Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Robert Williams. Williams comes in for Al Horford. Derek White's checked in for Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Poole. Now here's Kuminga. Curry passes to Looney. Taken away by Williams. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, as we near the end of the regular season, some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs, and the lottery teams sometimes ready to call it a day.
Well, a lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding. These games do count.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. So it's the Warriors now. They trail by 14. Curry with the bounce pass. Here's Wiggins, and he uses the glass on the layup. Wiggins has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, you think the body up to Wiggins will throw him off. It doesn't help at all.
Brown outside. Looking for Tice. He gets it there, and it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors trail by 12. Over in the corner, Kuminga. White against Wiggins, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Andrew Wiggins. The Celtics have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Brown outside. Pass to Pritchard. Williams with a clean look. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Wiggins. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's White. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the first. Curry looking around. Pass to Looney. Now here's Kuminga. He's tightly guarded. The shot by Looney, no good. And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. The lead is 15. And moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
The failure to make shots on a consistent basis, that's going to put you behind the 8 ball all night.
I thought most of the shots they took were low percentage looks. The key in the NBA is, can you get your best scorers into their best spots? They didn't do that.
Here's Williams. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's the Celtics up by 15. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this Warriors team has an interesting mix of championship vets with hungry young players. Andrew Wiggins spoke about that great dynamic.
That's our team love to teach. The good player, they're always telling us why we did it, why you should do this, why you should do that. So it's been a lot of learning and also been very exciting for the young players.
Agreed. No doubt Wiggins has been soaking up that wisdom. Greg stepping up his game in the process.
Yeah, a big culture shift coming from Minnesota, and he's blossomed under the tutelage of these Hall of Famers.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
We've got Daniel Tice. Williams is out there with Brown. Then it's White. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Porter kicks to Payton. Back to Porter. Over Williams. And that one hits back iron. Celtics leading by 17. Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
Here's Curry. And he banks in the layup. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Curry understands how to take a hit, prepares for it, and makes the necessary adjustment.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. Ray, you've played one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Horford comes in for Williams. Tatum, he's checked in for Brown. And Smart subbed in for Pritchard. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green, he's checked. In for Kevon Looney. Bjelica comes in for Kuminga. And Poole subbed in for Curry. Now, here's Bjelica. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. Poole, the pass to Bjelica. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop. He's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Payton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bjelica misses.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Nice ball movement by Boston. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Porter kicks to Poole. And stolen by Horford. Here's Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his fourth assist in this one.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Green. 9 points last game over Horford. And Green gets it to go.
There's a dogged intensity with which Draymond Green plays the game of basketball. He will get to the space he wants and score it.
Here's White. 19-point game. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Warriors have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Poole bounce pass. Porter finds Bielitsa. 11 feet away. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Tatum passes to Smart. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And the assist total show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him. And this team.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Bielitsa. And it's Thompson in for Porter. And so, Smart nails both of them.
You know what I love is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
Now, here's Thompson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Tatum with it. Now Payton defending. In the corner, Horford with it. Outside, Smart to the middle. And slam dunk by Tatum.
A lot of eyes about the way they're playing right now. But still, plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Here's Poole. A 17-point game for him in the win against Boston. Payton finds Wiggins. Over Horford. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Horford.
That one on Horford.
First.
And Wiggins thrived as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
That free throw missing.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
Boston making some changes. Daniel Tice is checked in for Robert Williams. Williams comes in for Al Horford. And it's Brown in for White. Then for the Warriors, Kumingas come in for Gary Payton. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Jordan Poole. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Here's Tatum. The Warriors pull it in. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Thompson, high post. Brown's there. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson dishes to Curry. High post try. The shot, no good. Celtics on offense. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Tatum. The offensive rebound. Brown. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, can we remember Jaylen Brown's got a 7-foot wingspan? That's an easy second chance opportunity.
Passes to Wiggins. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Boston on top, opening up a huge gap. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Out in front of the half is Boston. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
Shaq, how do you think the Warriors were playing?
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. Fellas, I got an idea for them. Feed the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Curry. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Brown. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. From deep. Horford, no luck. Now Green. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains David Banks. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
Really, it's about valuing the possession. It seems like he's trying to manufacture offense out there rather than just letting the play develop.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now here's Tatum. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. Williams passes to Horford. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Thompson. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Boy, that makes them 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
To the paint. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Here's Curry after the basket by Boston. Here's Green. Rebound Boston. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Over in the corner, Brown. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Celtics making a switch here. Richards checked in. Then for the Warriors, Looney's checked in for Green. Bialica comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Jordan Poole. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Warriors have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man. Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Tatum's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Here's Looney, guarded by Tatum. Looney passes to Porter. Over Tatum. Offensive rebound. Here's Looney. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. Looney's got his first points in this one.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Jason Tatum at 6'8" with authority. That's nice.
So it's the Warriors now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
2 minutes.
Thompson passes to Bialica. Back to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Over Brown. The shot by Thompson, no good. Boston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And here's Tatum for 3. That one, no good. So Golden State will take it the other way.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Looney. He gets that one. Looney's got 4 this quarter.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Williams. And Williams throws it down.
He's a budding prospect. I like whenever Williams shows that determination on offense, and it looks like he wants to just take over.
Now here's Thompson. No points in the game yet for him. Porter, bounce pass. Curry against Tatum. Pulls up on the elbow. Curry's shot is off.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Horford. Cranes the three-pointer. Horford's got 5 now.
Well, this is just another way that Al Horford can beat you. He has turned himself into a quality three-point shooter.
And there's the pass to Looney. He kicks to Porter. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. Good on the shot. He's got 6.
Boy, for a guy with one of the lightest frames in the NBA, Steph Curry can still finish through contact.
Here's Tatum. 6 points for him. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Pritchard for 3.
There's 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside Curry. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Boston on top as they end the third quarter on a 14-6 run. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Stauskas. Williams is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Pritchard in at point guard. That's the Boston 5. Williams from outside, and again, Boston with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Now, here's Kuminga. Pass to Toscano. It's Bjelica. That shot is off. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Pass to Kuminga. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. It's good. Kuminga's got his first bucket of the night.
I'll tell you, allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Pass to Stauskas. Over in the corner, Williams. Here's Tice. The shot, no good. Warriors shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Now, here's Bjelica. D right on him. Shot from 12. Count it. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Kuminga. And it's going to be too many steps. It's the whistle on the travel.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. And Golden State also making a change. Moody's checked in. Payton on the double team. Inside, here's Cornett. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
On offense, here are the Warriors. Lee, bounce pass. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. The pass to Bjelica. 5 on the clock. Misses from short range.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk
violation
because my key didn't work.
Boston ball.
Only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Williams. And the Warriors also making a change. Looney's checked in. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Pritchard, covered by Lee. And Stauskas has it in the corner. Lays it up off the glass. Stauskas has got his first 2 points.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
For Boston, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. To the wing right side. A nice shot by Neesmith. Neesmith has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. So it's the Warriors now. Here's Looney. Kicks to Lee. Back to Looney.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Celtics.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out these kind of punishments.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for Williams.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Here's Looney. No good again that time. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Neesmith. And a miss there on the triple.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Bielitsa pass it to Toscano. There's the dish to Lee. Shot clock at 5. That's short off the rim. Here's Pritchard. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Al. You guys do it as a 5-man unit on the floor. How did you come together for this win?
Just taking good shots on offense, trying to, getting stops on defense. We challenged every shot. We just played hard tonight.
Great effort and a big win, Al. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.